Hey everyone, it's Max Michel, your Southern California mortgage broker. Today, let's talk about the kind of files that make loan officers earn their coffee, the tricky ones. I'm talking credit challenges, self-employed buyers, and those thin credit files that make underwriters raise an eyebrow. Now, these files can feel intimidating, but here's the reality. Tricky doesn't mean impossible. It just means you have to approach the deal with a strategy. Let's start with credit challenges. If someone has late payments, collections, or a low score, the first question isn't, can they buy? It's how do we position this loan? Sometimes that means a credit rescore or paying down specific accounts to move the needle. Other times, it's about finding the right loan product, FHA, non-QM, or even a temporary buy-down strategy. The key is helping the buyer understand their options instead of assuming they're out of the game. Now let's move to self-employed buyers. These folks are the backbone of the economy, but man, they can drive underwriters crazy. Business write-offs shrink income on paper, even when there's plenty of cash flow. That's where alternative documentation loans come in. Bank statement programs, P&L only loans, or even DSCR loans for investors. The trick is collecting strong documentation up front so there are no surprises in underwriting. And then there's the thin file borrower, the person with little to no credit history. Maybe they've always paid cash or just never opened many accounts. For these buyers, we can look at non-traditional credit, things like rent history, utilities, or subscription payments to help build a full financial picture. You'd be surprised how often these creative approaches get them across the finish line. At the end of the day, these hard files are what separate average loan officers from problem solvers. If you can guide a buyer through those challenges while keeping both the client and the realtor informed every step of the way, you don't just close a loan. You build trust for life. So if you're working with a buyer who's been told no, or you're an agent with a file that's been stuck, let's talk, because tricky files don't scare us. They just make the win that much sweeter. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and check out my other videos for more tips.